Okay, I know that many of you have dino lovers like I do, and so this is info you need. This is just absolutely info you need. Guys, welcome back to Making Everyday Magic. My name is Shauna, and if you are new here, we are a homeschooling family of 4. We are entering our 8th year of homeschooling, and we love to come here and share our family adventures alongside our homeschool adventures. So today, I wanted to take you along for a little bit. I know it's a little early, but it is our summer travel recap for 2024. Guys, before we go any further, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As always, you can find me right down in the comments or over on Instagram at Making Everyday Magic. I didn't intend to share this because, I don't know, sometimes it's just, why not? However, in hindsight, and it turned into like a whole thing, so you need to know. Let me start with, in May, my daughter had a performance. And because of that, and because of other things picking up, and a specific dinosaur science class, which was our last science class of the year, we had a very specific window of time that we could take a vacation. Last year, we took a January vacation, and then we intended to take another vacation and just kind of never did. Life happened. We were doing a lot of remodeling in the house. Things just, it kept getting pushed and pushed and pushed, and nothing ever was laid down and materialized. And then it was one of those, we're already in the holidays, and we had a big trip this past January to London, already kind of planned and in the works. So it just never happened. We don't want to do that again. We did not want to do that again. And so knowing that we had just come off of London, we knew that we needed to take a little bit more of an economical approach to our vacations for the rest of the year. And so we started looking at what we could do easily, quickly, with a specific window of time that we would enjoy. And one of those was Estes Park, Colorado. My husband grew up going there. His grandparents have a home there. Because of all of that, we knew it would be a wonderful vacation destination when we did have such an oddly specific set of days. We could drive, take the guinea pig, the whole 9 yards. And so that was the intent. It didn't exactly work out. We did wind up having to stay in a hotel, but it was wonderful. We stayed at the Estes Park Inn. I think I will give you the exact name of it. It was wonderful. They had an indoor pool. We were able to sit in a hot tub, and we went when we were able to go. It was still so actively snowing that we literally snowshoed. It was by far my best trip to Estes Park ever. It was so fun. We had an amazing time. We saw all kinds of wildlife. I finally got to see a moose. We saw moose multiple times way down in the park. We went hiking. We had the best time. It was such a wonderful experience. Active snow, wonderful restaurants. If you guys don't know, it is on the non-skiing side of the Rocky Mountain National Park. You can go in, we hiked, we again snowshoed around a frozen over lake. We had the best, most relaxing, entertaining time. Our stay at our hotel was fantastic. They did s'mores and popcorn every night, free breakfast every morning. And again, we were able to sit in that hot tub under active snow. It was the coolest experience. I am so glad that we went. We had such a wonderful time. We were able to do a horseback ride, which was my kids have been on horses before, but not something like this because my youngest hadn't been old enough for these kinds of experiences. My kids, like I said in my homeschooling vacations video, were the only ones on the trip, which was the only kids on the ride, which was amazing. We were able to, I think there were only 8 of us. It was so great. We're riding our horses up and down the sides of these really steep mountains. It was so fun. It was hosted by Jackson Stables, which is actually on the property of the YMCA of the Rockies, which is a fantastic YMCA campus. It is the coolest place. It was all snow covered and gorgeous. It was such a wonderful experience. We were also able, since the last time we had stayed in Estes Park, they put in one of those little alpine mountain coasters, and we were able to do that as well. No line. We just kind of stayed on and went again and again and again. It was so fun. Such a crazy experience. We had the best time. We were able to, not everything in town was open because it's all very seasonal. And they don't usually open up for kind of like the full year until Memorial Day to Labor Day. And so because of that, a lot of things, like even like the go-karts and mini golf and things like we had done in the past, didn't even open until after we were going to be there, or were only open on the weekend and we were only there Monday through Friday. But we had such an amazing experience. It was so fun, actively snowing the whole time. It snowed every single day, which was so part of the point was that we wanted our kids to see snow. We had all this cold weather gear from our London vacation, so it made a lot of sense. And it was awesome. Totally worth it. Loved it. Froze our heinies off. Giant snowshoe. I'm going to include as many pictures. We built a snowman, a snow Elsa, correction. And then people came, and every day we would check on her, and people would like add. It was, my mom heart is full. Anyways, so Colorado was absolutely amazing. On our way back, because we had such a short window, we did go straight there and straight back. But on the way back, we always stop where we drive and take pictures with these dinosaur statues in New Mexico, like in Nowhere, New Mexico. And it's my husband's family tradition, so we just keep doing it. We were at the sign and there were dino tracks nearby. And I knew that my youngest has chosen a vacation over a party. We give them the option, especially now they're a little older, because there's things they want to do and it's fun. So she had chosen a vacation over a birthday party this year. She's currently obsessed with dinosaurs, so we had a plan. Now, knowing that we had a plan, I had started following Dino Valley State Park in Glen Rose, Texas on Instagram. And they have a wonderful woman who I actually met who manages their social media accounts. And they have these wonderful graphics, I'll put one up, that let me know when the dinosaur tracks are visible, because the dinosaur tracks are in the riverbed. Pause on that. Knowing that we've had an insane amount of rain this year in Texas, we were like, hey, if we can drive 15 miles off the beaten path and go see these dinosaur tracks, we will get to see dinosaur tracks in case we can't see them later. So we did. We drove. It was only like 15 minutes, but it felt like it was officially like 5 light years into like a field. I saw a coyote. Things got weird. You just drive and drive and drive and drive. And so then you park and then you walk around this man-made lake in Clayton, New Mexico. And there are like elevated walkways. I'm gonna insert pictures and some dents in the ground, and those are dinosaur tracks. They told me so. Not as cool as you might hope, even though it says they're some of the best preserved ones in North America. Okay, I'm gonna trust you on that. Super cool if you get the chance, but part of it is they are fossilized footprints and they are outside. So they've been weathered and worn, and it's only going to increasingly deteriorate. And it just is what it is. But anyway, so we did that on our way back. Now, that is my transition into this past weekend. We went and celebrated my little one's birthday with her birthday vacation. Now, what did we do? We knew that it was going to be Dino Extravaganza. So we wore our dino shirts, we packed our dino bags, and we hit the road. Where did we go? We went to Glen Rose, Texas, which if you don't know is in the middle of absolutely nowhere. Nowhere. But they have dinosaur tracks and they live it up, okay? Yes, they do. So we went to Glen Rose, Texas, and we stayed in a La Quinta for the free breakfast, because you guys know, if you follow me for any period of time, I love a free breakfast. So we stayed in La Quinta, Texas shaped waffles, absolutely. The La Quinta, I'm gonna insert pictures, guys. The La Quinta has like, their market as like the Jurassic Park logo. There's a T-Rex coming out of the wall. Like, what is happening? I don't know. It was fantastic. So we get there Friday night, we get settled. We enjoy like kind of loading in. The next day we get up early, we have our breakfast, and we head to Dino Valley State Park. Now, the water is high, you cannot see the tracks. The rocks that you take to get to the tracks have water rushing over them. There's algae, it's slippery. So we hike around a bit, we check out the scenes, we come back, we do a keeper talk. As we're doing the keeper talk, there are people actively waiting over, and I was like, you can see at the main track site, and there's tracks all over this place. You can see at the main track site where they are, because there's like a rope, but you have to swim across the river. So we're gonna circle back. We enjoy the keeper talk. We go up front, we do another keeper talk. We go through the gift shop. We see some amazing dinosaurs from the 1964 Sinclair Oil presentation of the World's Fair, which makes me think of Disney. We love Disney. So we take pictures. We go down the road to Dinosaur World, which is incredibly close to the Creation Museum. Not for us, we did not go. But you know, they have to combat dinosaurs with Jesus, because clearly the two cannot coexist, whatever. Anyways, So we go to Dinosaur World and we see fossils, and they have mining and fossil digging and dinosaur mini golf and animatronic dinosaurs and this whole like walkway where you can go and enjoy like life-size dinosaurs. And my kid kept hugging trash cans long before we knew they were trash cans, and we fed koi, and they have an amazing playground. It was so fun, so wild, so dino-tastic. And then we head back into town. We eat at the Dairy Queen, which one of my friends had posted about is like ridiculously dinosaur themed, and they have an outdoor playground, and it was fun and amazing. Hang on, battery. Sorry about that, guys. Battery died. Okay, so Dairy Queen, outdoor playground, great mural. The whole city of Glen Rose has like these like dinosaurs, like Brachiosaurus or something, some long necks out front that they decorate. So cute. So after we enjoy our chicken tenders and blizzards from Dairy Queen, we go back to the hotel, we get on our swimsuits, we apply liberal amounts of sunscreen, and we decide that we didn't come all this way to risk not seeing these tracks. So we go back out, and it is significantly busier now. There's people all over the river, which was not the case when we were there earlier, so we felt like pretty confident that we could do it. So we do it. We get in the water, we go all the way across, and sure enough, yes, the tracks are flooded at the main track site. However, you can totally see them because like the water's low enough and like it's stagnant enough that like the sediment has fallen into. Now I didn't get a picture because again, I swam across and I didn't like prep with like my phone case and all that stuff. So swim across, see the tracks. They were like the 3-pronged tracks you could make out really well of like, I think it was an Acrocanthosaurus. I want to say Acrocanthosaurus. I'm not good at this part. I want to say Acrocanthosaurus. They also had Sauroposeidon tracks, and then there's a bunch of big holes you could see where people had like blasted them out in the 30s and sold them before anybody told anybody that there were a bunch of dinosaur tracks there, but that's another story. So anyways, so we swam across and we totally saw it, and then because it was like rapid, like not like this deep, but like rocky and like moving water, we decided to go take a few turns of like sliding all the way down the river, and my butt is so bruised. It is, but it was so fun. It's one of those things where you're like sliding down, you're like, this hurts and is terrible, but it is so stupid fun. And so we got on and did it again, because that's what you do. Anyways, it was so fun. So we had the best time. From there, we went back, rinsed off, and swam in the hotel pool, and then that was it for that day. We ate the snacks and sandwiches that we had brought along with us, and then the next day, which was our actual birthday, we got up, ate our breakfast, hopped in the car, drove another 2 hours to a place, and I'm not clear if it's Plano or McAllen, or it's kind of not close to a lot of things, to this industrial complex, to a place called Billings Productions, which my dad had accidentally stumbled across and let me know about. They are the only North American producer of dinosaur animatronics, giant bug animatronics, both of which we've seen because their list of clients, Houston Zoo, San Antonio Zoo, Denver Zoo, London Zoo, Dallas Zoo, we got to go in. We booked our tour. It was so cool. 1 hour animatronic like studio tour, like where they really do this. We were the only people on the tour. So we got a private guided tour. We got to touch stuff. It was the coolest thing. If you are ever in the Dallas area, you have got to go to Billings Productions. So stinking cool. They have real fossils. They were having like a special Father's Day event. They lease them out. They rent. It is the coolest thing I have ever seen. So it's robotics. It's also giant bugs and dinosaur facts. And it was the coolest thing that we have maybe done in the longest time. My Dino 11 kid was on cloud 9. They were so kind to her. They gave her a special treat because it was her birthday. Like, I cannot describe to you how cool this place is. It was unexpected, completely unexpected. And I'm so glad we went. I have never seen anything more cool. Getting up close and personal with like life-size dinosaurs and bugs that have been blown up to 3 times their scale. So cool. Not only did we learn about the effects that they use, the new ways they're using turkey feathers, animatronics, robotics, the way they make the rubber skin, like dinosaur facts. It was the coolest thing. It was the coolest thing ever. So I'm so glad that we did that. And that is why I had to come here and share, because all of the rest of it is cool, but this is really the big thing that I think is the pivotal moment for any dino lover. So check it out for sure. You can probably, I'm sure that a zoo near you has some of their stuff. It's so cool. Anyways, you can just like rent dinosaurs. It's like $1 bajillion and I could never afford it. But like, that's one of those things, you know, the social media trend of like, I'm gonna get rich one day, and I won't say anything, but people will know. If you see me with like a Velociraptor animatronic in the background, you know I won the lotto or something cool. Anyways, so cool. And from there, she had mentioned that she wanted to get her ears pierced finally, because we allow them to make that choice at 5, and she's never wanted to do it, but she offhandedly mentioned it. And since we had done the same thing with her sister at the American Girl doll store, Dallas still has an American Girl doll store. So of course we had to pop in and enjoy our wonderful experience hanging out. I love the American Girl doll store, and Houston no longer has one. So it was really fun to get to pop in and check it out. Completely unrelated to the rest of this, but still a fun experience. So guys, it was wild. It was fun. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if this is a place you'd be interested in going. Let me know if you want to hear more. Guys, we had such an amazing dino-tastic time. We've had such an amazing summer travel, and I think it's because it's just kind of been different. It's been so different. It hasn't been wild and crazy vacations. It's been fun, interest-based specific things. And because of that, it's just been a little bit different than what we've done in the past, or recently even. So guys, I hope that you found any of this helpful, entertaining, or informative. If you did, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. I will have every place that I have talked about linked down below, because we have had such a great time. And honestly, we have no negatives. It was amazing. It was amazing. So guys, that's it. Bye.